MLB Network welcomes you inside Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago White Sox. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Lucas Giolito will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, what comes with Lucas Giolito, a big arm, 95 to 100 miles an hour, hard-breaking slider. One of the issues Giolito has had is not a lot of swings and misses, so we'll be able to watch him early on to see if he brings some swings and misses, and if he does, it should be a powerful outing for Giolito.
Here's Mookie Betts. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
2-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel has a read on it. He's got it one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy hit over 340 last year, an incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Now at the plate, Rafael Devers. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Batting third.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank, because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And a slider just about gets away from him there, as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, when you're almost hitting guys, that's a sign that you're a little bit too jumpy out there to start the game. So that's a good move by the guy behind the plate to just come out and talk to him and encourage him and settle him down a little bit.
Now a move over to first, and the runner back safely. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair, as it winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the DH for the Red Sox.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
And before the 3-2, a move to first. And the runner back. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Hit out towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first coming up, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. Chris Sale is ready to go, as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Digging in now, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Leury Garcia.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Foul line. That's a base hit into left field. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes set and the 0-1. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's 1 for 5. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back standing. And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 2 out, nobody on. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 hit's all they get. Second inning upcoming here on the south side. It's the Red Sox 1 and the White Sox nothing. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman. Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now batting, Christian Vasquez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And he fouls this one off. Moreland aboard here at first with nobody out. One and two to the Red Sox catcher.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Grounded to third. This could be two. There's one. To Abreu for the big double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Into the box now, Yohan Moncada. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The third baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1. And he takes ball four. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Back up the middle. Glove by Bogarts. Pedroia on to Moreland, and it's a double play.
Batting sixth, the catcher, James McCann.
Digging in, James McCann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Good guys held in check here. They're down 1-0. Striding in once again, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mookie Betts.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And he lays off for ball one. Devers is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot down the line in right. His second home run of the game. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. And this is knocked down on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground at third. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Into the box now, Mitch Moreland, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. Martinez over at second. Benintendi at first. 2 out in the inning. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 Boston. Stepping in, Matt Skoll, as we move on to the
Leading
bottom
off,
of inning
Florida
number
White
3.
Sox.
Hey, we're still in the early
hitter,
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad, but that's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Adam.
Now in the box, Adam Engel. Here's the first pitch to him. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They're down 2-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter number 50, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Ready for another chance. Dustin Pedroia. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Looped out toward third. Throw on to first. He'll take care of Pedroia, and there are 2 away.
next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And he will crash into the wall, but hold on to it there for the final out of the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Leury Garcia, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
2-0.
Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw by Fegley will be in time, and there's your first out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the White Sox. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. In there, 2-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box now, Jose Abreu. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Anderson, base runner at first with 1 out. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit,
Now
right?
batting,
That good
third
straight
baseman,
changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. This is popped up. Abreu is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Next up for the Red Sox, Rafael Devers. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1.
The catcher, number 33, James Martinez.
Coming to the plate now, James McCann. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
2-1.
The 2-1. Hit to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra base.
The designated hitter. Goal.
Striding forward now is the DH, Matt Skoll. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First delivery to him on the way. Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Sanchez, a Venezuelan-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. McCann on second. Skoll is over at first with 1 away. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So 2 on with 2 away, and up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. He's set and the pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. MLB Network is back on the south side after this. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the third baseline. Moncada has it. Throw, and he's pulled out on a close play at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Settling in now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Leury Garcia. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Hit in the air to center field. Bradley is there. 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
1 out for Chicago here in the 6th. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
A check on first by Sale, and he'll get back in safely. Into the box now, Jose Abreu, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Anderson, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Pedroia on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail it here 2-0. Back here on the south side of Chicago, Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Evan Marshall is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 43, Evan Marshall.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Christian Vasquez.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-2 misses for the 2nd ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Up next for the Red Sox, the second.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Digging in to try it again, Jackie Bradley Jr. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. And the pitch. In there, 0-1. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Hocked up. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. The Red Sox are out in front, 2-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Yohan Moncada, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now the 1-0 is a low changeup that's laid off. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 2-0 count. The pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
This is where, if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Here he comes on 2-0. 2-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
From the stretch. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
The 2-2. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. The second for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The catcher, number 33, James McCann.
Ready once again, James McCann. A fly out and a single for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Good guys held in check here. They're down 2-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one. Hitless to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Rafael Devers will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number two.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Crooker.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's one hit softly down the line in left. Foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Jimenez ranging back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
No strike.
Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Digging in and looking for more, Matt Skoll. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right
now. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Behind 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Benintendi. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Engel.
Ready now, Adam Engel. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Sales ready. First pitch on the way. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Yeah, and I don't understand that approach at all, Matty. He's not really known for having a whole lot of pop in his bat, but he is known for having really good speed. So, personally, I'd much rather see him with a controlled swing and try to put the ball in play.
Here now the 2-2. Line towards center field. Bradley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jace Fry enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Leading off the inning, Mitch Moreland, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Moreland.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Garcia going back out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
But you know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Dustin Pedroia. As he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. Abreu is there, and a step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Digging in, Jackie Bradley Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Ground ball right into the shift. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first to get him easily, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. Boston leads it 3-0. Ready now for the White Sox, Leury Garcia. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Well, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. The pitch. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Kick down the third base line. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Benintendi is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Line toward right center, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Up next for Chicago, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So striding forward now, Jose Abreu. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. And looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. The White Sox down to their last strike. Now a bullet down the line, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So Yoan Moncada has a chance following that two-out base hit.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Yoan Moncada. It was a walk in his last trip. Sale sets. First pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there.
Well, that was a big two-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Oakland A's and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Who'll get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Hyunjin Ryu gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
Coming to the plate now, Marcus Semien, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a two-seam fastball that's fought off foul off to the right. Ryu isn't considered by many to be a power pitcher. He doesn't strike out a ton of guys, but he's usually very effective as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that uses his defense and makes the opponent put the ball in play.
Matty V, not all pitchers are going to be swinging this guy. Even though this guy is a power pitcher, he pitches primarily down in the zone, and he looks behind him and he sees 8 fielders with the glove. He needs some help. He's not going to strike a lot of guys out, but he needs some help from his defense.
1-2, here it comes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch on its way. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will. So you better be on top of your game with 2 strikes, because if they elevate, good chance Carl Dixon's punching your ticket.
Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Just underway here in Southern California. Struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Mike Fiers is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's 0 for 7. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense and a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Peterson leads off second with nobody out. And there's ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. First trip to the plate for him in this one, and it's a good RBI spot, too. Leadoff man at third with 1 down. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And that misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now the 2-1. Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The 2-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. A man at third with 1 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Fires is ready. Here it comes on 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Hit in the air out to left. Moving under it, Laureano. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the 2nd now at Dodger Stadium. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Leading off for Oakland, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the 1st down.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Stepping up to the plate, Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the 2nd. The 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now. The next 3-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the third out of the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 1 and the A's nothing. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The center fielder, A.J.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike one, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in dirt.
Ready with the 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 1-2 delivery. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The next 1-2 pitch. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
All right, guys, here's how the Oakland A's are lining up defensively. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And the next up will be Alex Berdugo. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Fires into his motion. Here's the 2-1. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next for the Dodgers, number 16. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1. And he popped him up. Olsen in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Dodgers leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Here's Jurickson Profar. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. 1 away.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Josh Fegley.
Standing in, Josh Fegley. Now the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3-0 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Now the pitch. There's ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Mike fires.
The pitcher, Mike Fires, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. A 1 pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
Oh, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And he pulls this one back in time. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the A's nothing. So here now's the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hyunjin Ryu.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1-1.
1-1.
Hit on the ground out to short. Taken in by Simeon. And there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
Stepping in, Jock Peterson. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Misses. Ball 2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Number 13, second baseman.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Now to the plate, Justin Turner earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Fires, pauses, first pitch on the way. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Peterson is off at first with 2 away. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Laureano is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for LA, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first at bat in the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Well located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Line drive to center field. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Now batting, number 22.
Striding in for Oakland, Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
0-1 count and the pitch. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
No ball.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Here comes Ryu, 0-2.
1 ball.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
In now, Matt Chapman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Simeon blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count. And instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, Matt Olson, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Popped him up. Bellinger waits on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Martinez.
2 away now in the Oakland 4th. And striding into bat next, it'll be Martinez. From the belt, kicks and deals. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Chapman stands at second with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Muncy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Cody Bellinger.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. A ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at-bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. On the ground to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seeger.
Standing in, Corey Seeger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That misses, 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And there's a base hit on the line.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Standing in now, Alex Berdugo. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Comes set, and the 0-1 is a low changeup that's laid off. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. to first. He's got it. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Thank you, Heidi.
Stephen Piscotty.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A bouncer up the middle. Seeger takes it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and Jurickson Profar will be the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit out towards second. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
In now, Josh Fegley, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. To 1-2 now. In the air to straightaway right. Chasing after it is Berdugo. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher, Mike Fiers.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Mike Fiers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Profar, the runner at first with 2 gone. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. The set and the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 3-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. The A's strand 1. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Striding into the box, number 16. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the pitcher, Young-Jin Ryu.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And so here's the pitcher now, Hyun-Jin Ryu, the next to bat. First pitch on its way. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's got enough to throw now in the Oakland pen. The 1-0 home. It is laid off, but in there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him. He comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Here's Jock Peterson now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Peterson, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 11th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up.
Marcus Semien.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Weekly hit towards first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, number 22.
So 1 gone for the A's in their half of the 6th. And up next will be Ramon Laureano. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Two and 0 the count to the A's left fielder. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Pollock. He leaves his feet, but it's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it to third base. Almost a home run there, but he's got himself a triple instead.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Into the box now, Matt Chapman, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Laureano stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Kenta Maeda, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen
Number
here.
18, Kenta Maeda.
So no one on now after the sac fly. And here comes the first baseman, Matt Olson. Here's the first pitch to him. Up and in for ball one. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Set to deliver on 2-1. 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter, the center fielder, Mark.
Digging in once again, Mark Hanna. From the stretch. In there, and it's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A runner on first with two away. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The A's lead this one 2-1. At the plate, Max Muncy. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Baseman. Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Chapman has room in foul territory. 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. This one's down to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Two out, nobody on. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Ryan Buchter takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 52, Ryan Buchter.
A.J. Pollock will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's a look over to first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
One and one. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Buchter, a 6'4" lefty. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Bellinger leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runner back safely.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2. Corey Seeger would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Payoff pitch on its way. Line hard, but this will be a foul ball. Fouled off. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. One left for L.A. They still trail it here 2-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. In now, Stephen Piscotty. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame.
Piscotty.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jurickson Profar.
Now at the plate, Jurickson Profar. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch on its way. Too high, 1-0. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Stepping in now, Josh Fegley. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope,
breaking ball called just a bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Big Digging in, Corey Seeger will be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set, and the pitch. High and deep to right center. Piscotty racing back, still ranging back. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. A solo home run for Corey Seeger as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex.
Standing in now, Alex Berdugo. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here it comes, 0-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball 1.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The batter.
So striding in, number 16, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And it's fouled away. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
David Freese.
And that misses, ball one. Two out, nobody on. And that'll miss up and in, ball two.
2-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Yimi Garcia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 63, Yimi Garcia.
Robbie Grossman is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Fouled off. Two and one. Line towards center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Marcus Semien. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-0 now. The 2-0 finds the zone, strike one.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, number 22.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ramon Laureano tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Comes set. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. drilled down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A's are gone in order. Score remains 2-2. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 35, Jake Diekman.
Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Jock Peterson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Fouled away. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Max Muncy. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here it comes. 3-0 now. Justin Turner waits on deck. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First offering on its way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind at the count, 2-0.
Strike called, 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Little flare out to left. In there, a base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Number 3, Chris Taylor.
In now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. No hits to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. The 1-1. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Piscotty going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with show track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. At the plate, A.J. Pollock. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, that's going to drive the manager insane. He loses control of his release point, and now the go-ahead run moves 90 feet closer to scoring. He's going to have to make some good pitches now to get out of this.
Here's Seeger. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And a slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Here it is, the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
Lou Trevino enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Alex Berdugo will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Number 16 would be next. Pollock at second. Seeger on at first with 2 down. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So coming to the plate, number 16. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Two out, bases loaded. Liner toward right center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he catches in with a base hit. And the second run will score here as they open things up to a 6-2 advantage.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a high leverage at bat. Not exactly sure what that means, but what I do know is they just doubled their lead, so he clutched up big time right there.
Number 45 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Berdugo rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score as they push the lead to 5 now.
Yeah, now they're looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Coming to the plate again, Jock Peterson, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. He's set. Here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefty's hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leads early. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Chris Taylor is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Change for the Dodgers. Now playing third base.
Adam Kolarek comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
For the Dodgers, number 56, Adam Kolarek.
Now at the plate, Matt Chapman. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Matt Chapman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Kolarek was born in Maryland. He was a first-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Two and 1 to the A's first baseman.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 is a ball below the zone.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Popped him up. Bellinger has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Oakland, the center fielder, Mark Canha.
So now it's Mark Canha. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
7-2, the final score.